Hello and welcome back. It's Tuesday and the 15th, and man, what an absolutely beautiful day in the neighborhood. I have struggled to find more reasons to be outside than in today, in a struggle that I, for the most part, lost. I hope you fared better than did I, but certainly unusual and above normal. We do have in your weather forecast low pressure. It's going to push a cold front through the area late tonight, early tomorrow. It will give us a slight chance of some showers, maybe a few thunderstorms. But the main thing to take from all that is thereafter, it's going to be a steady stair-step down as far as temperatures are concerned. And down right now, they will fall to the 40s, it looks as though, for daytime highs. More in your forecast in just a few moments. A McGoffin County man making headlines tonight as he signed a plea agreement with authorities in regards to charges he faced for frauding several individuals out of cash in regards to promising them jobs for which he had no authority or means to provide. And we'll update you on that case in just a few moments. And actually, I think you can catch it live on the internet tonight at 7, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't really know much more at this time in respect to the Mr. and Miss Kentucky basketball candidates, but that ceremony is this evening. I'll tell you where you can see it in just a few moments, should you like to tune in and see. And I just got this one in a few moments ago. A friend brought it to my attention, a new study about what rock climbers are spending in the Red River Gorge area annually, and it certainly is a sizable amount of income. Tourism funds, of course, coming to that area, something everyone is trying to cling on to or grasp in some form or fashion across Kentucky as of the past several years, since the economy and coal, of course, have followed the routes that they have. We'll begin right now, however, with the following report, actually just a brief segment of an earlier report back this January of a McGoffin County man who was at the subject of an investigation. Two McGoffin County men were seen here telling me about another individual who had defrauded one of them out of cash and nearly had the other, promising them high-paying, good-paying jobs here at home with all sorts of benefits, taking money from them for uniforms and insurance and dues, with no chances of ever providing a job to any of them in any form or fashion.
I met him that day, Sunday, at his house. He took all my information down, uniform sizes, and then wrote me a receipt out for the uniform, said I'd be reimbursed my first check. So I gave him $55 cash, and he wrote me the receipt, and I was supposed to start work Tuesday.
So far, an investigation by the Sheriff's Department has determined that Arnott has been doing this since at least January. They've identified 6 cases and or victims so far, with more expected. And they believe that Arnott was seeking out and targeting unemployed men, meeting with them, sometimes at his home, sometimes on the Mountain Parkway expansion job site, taking from them supposedly for uniforms, union dues, and insurance, often the last dollar they had to their name.
The two fellows in other counties, he got them for $230 each, and took them to the job and told them that they had to pay a year's union dues, had to pay for, I think it was like 2 months insurance up front,
and their uniforms.
They would be reimbursed, and that was their uniforms included. And they was also one of my friends called. I had, put his number down for that boy to call about a job, and he called the night before, wanting him to meet him with $55 cash and a blank check for direct deposit. I know another local boy said he borrowed the money off his grandpa. His grandpa didn't have it, he didn't have it.
He got him out of $155.
And he had to tell his grandpa it was a scam. So, and the other 2 guys from the counties, I think one of them, they had borrowed money off their family and they had 2 children. I've got 2 kids, he's got 1. If he'd have got him, that's just more money he'd have been out. It's not stealing from me, it's stealing from my 2 little girls.
So that was a report that we did shortly after the case broke. It all unraveled after McGoffin County Sheriff Carson Montgomery learned of one of the victims. They identified a total of 6 at that time from 4 counties, Johnson, Morgan, Lawrence, and McGoffin, who, as you said, were all defrauded out of anywhere from $50 to over $200. They identified the suspect, or the accused in the case, as Paul Jaston Arnott, a man who had actually been out of jail for almost exactly a year at that time and was on federal probation for impersonating a mining inspector, then defrauding several individuals from several counties at that time, several years ago. Another story that we reported on, out of several $100s. Paul Justin Arnott was jailed by the Magafa County Sheriff's Department on 6 counts of theft by deception. And I learned from Magafa County Sheriff's Deputy Neil Adams earlier today he has since pled guilty to those charges in a plea agreement reached just days ago. He agreed to serve 1 full year in prison. That will be the 11 months that were still on his parole and another month added to that with a full year to be served, that being part of the stipulation and agreement. He was also ordered to pay restitution to the victims, a total of about $750. Adams confirmed that the restitution was paid to the last victim as of this morning in the case, while Arnott is now lodged in the Pike County Detention Center on, once again, federal charges. Next, while here in the viewing area, local government and other organizations are trying to focus on how they can draw tourism dollars from the Dawkins Rail Trail. Well, tourism dollars are being spent elsewhere to the tune of millions of dollars a year. EKU has done a study on just the rock climbers that go to the Red River Gorge area each year. And just as surprised as you might be looking at that photograph, no way on this earth you're getting me to do that, you might also be surprised to hear how much revenue they're bringing to the Red River Gorge area and Wolfe County and the surrounding area too. That's just a part of what we'll talk about when we come back. For high-speed internet starting at 15 meg for all of your gaming, movie, home, and business solutions, or to watch TV, including your favorite local channels without a contract, with hundreds of channels and digital and HD quality, and to stay connected 24/7 with friends and family, a direct line to 911, or to give your business the link it needs, choose telephone service you know is always there. Just click on their link on this site to find out how affordable the latest technology in communications can be. Foothills Communications. You can't travel down the Mountain Parkway just about any time of the year, but certainly beginning around this time of the year and all the way through the spring and summer and most certainly the fall, that you don't see a lot of activity in and around the Red River Gorge area. And it's not just rock climbers, it's hikers, it's folks on their ATVs and 4x4s as well, one of the most beautiful parts of the street that draws a whole lot of tourists. It also draws about 3.5 million or a little more each year from rock climbers alone, according to a recent study by the Eastern Kentucky University. Yeah, a new study led by EKU finds that rock climbers have a significant economic impact in the Red River Gorge region of southeastern Kentucky. The region is renowned, of course, for its rock climbing areas, which attracts climbers from all across the country and all around the world. The study indicates that climbers are a substantial economic force in the area, contributing $3.6 million a year. And it also indicates that climber spending directly creates jobs and contributes to the local and state tax base. Zachary Lay Huey, a regional director, Southeast Regional Director for Access Fund, says that climbing is an economic boon for communities across the country, especially in economically distressed regions like southeastern Kentucky. It's critical that land managers, community leaders, and policymakers review this study and recognize the benefits climbing and other forms of outdoor recreation bring to local businesses and families. The study was conducted in one of the most economically challenged areas of the United States. It was a 6-county region. They took in Estill, Lee, Menifee, Owsley, Powell, and Wolfe counties. Some of those counties are ranked, as many others are in eastern Kentucky, as the poorest in the nation. Owsley at 3 when the study was done, Lee at 11, Wolfe at 14. And 2 of the population centers in the study area, Beattyville and Clay City, are ranked 3rd and 62nd, respectively, on the nation's 100 lowest income places. It was done during the spring of 2015 and fall climbing seasons. The study's findings are based on surveys from over 700 climbers. Surveying took place at 95% of known public and private climbing areas in the Red River Gorge, including the Daniel Boone National Forest, Pendergrass Murray Recreational Preserve, and Miller Fork Recreational Preserve as well. I say the study clearly indicates that rock climbing can be a strong economic driver in rural areas, and the study recommends increased access to climbing on public land, using rock climbing as a renewable economic resource and supporting a climber-friendly environment in the Red River Gorge area. To broaden the scope just a bit, the same study says that climbing is a part of a growing outdoor recreation economy in the United States. According to the Outdoor Industry Association, Americans spend, get this, $646 billion every year on outdoor recreation, including the equipment, vehicles, lodging, food, and more. And in Kentucky alone, they estimate outdoor recreation generates $8.4 billion in consumer spending. $552 million of that in local and state tax revenue, and it generates more than 100,000 jobs. Other headlines in just a few moments, and your McGoffin Farm Bureau community calendar starting in just a second. But an announcement before I go there. I don't have it on the calendar tonight, but I will be talking more with an individual personally tomorrow and firsthand to find out more. But just to give you a bit of a heads up, kids, for all the kids out there, there's going to be an Easter egg hunt in the Ramey Park this coming Sunday. That's this Sunday, the 20th, from 3 to 5. There will be money eggs. There will be prize eggs. There will be candy-filled eggs. All eggs will be a winner. Age groups 3 and under, 4 to 7, 8 to 10. It's sponsored by the Prater United Methodist Church. You put an Easter egg hunt. I've never done it. I have seen it enough to know that you put an Easter egg hunt together of this size, you've done something. We'll have someone tomorrow from the church to tell us more. So mark it down. That is this Sunday. A birthday wish continues our calendar announcements. Linda Davis, I got a call. I think your birthday may have been yesterday, but just wasn't early enough to get it on the show in time. Still comes with a whole lot of love and best wishes and a big happy birthday to you from a whole lot of friends and family. From Ernie and the gang, happy birthday, Linda Davis. Happy birthday to you. A reminder, applications are available in the McGoffin County Judge's Office for the litter abatement program. If your church, school, group, organization wants to pick up the litter along a stretch of highway, you can do so and raise money for your said cause, but it's a first-come, first-served basis. What is not first-come, first-served, but hoping that everyone will come and serve, is a volunteer effort at South McGoffin Elementary, Saturday, April the 2nd. I'll remind you of it in a few days. It's still a couple of weeks away, but they'll be picking up litter on the battlefield side of the festival and beside the road as we get ready for our next Civil War Days festival here in McGoffin County. They're hoping that a lot of folks will turn out and volunteer a little time to clean up before all the company comes. The McGoffin County Cancer Support Group meeting is set for this Thursday. They'll meet at 6 o'clock in their meeting room in the back of the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center. If you've got any questions in the meanwhile, you can call 349-3881. And the McGoffin County Retired Teachers Organization will meet on Tuesday. That's 1 week from today. They'll do so at 11 o'clock that morning at Betty's Pizza. All retired teachers are encouraged to attend. I'll remind you, too, about that as it gets a bit close. But the next retired teachers meeting in McGoffin County, next Tuesday, Betty's Pizza, 11 that morning. And pre-registration begins the week of the 28th in McGoffin County for McGoffin County Head Start and KERA. That's pre-registration for the upcoming school year beginning March 28th and throughout the rest of that week. You can pick up applications at the Head Start office anytime, any work day of the week, 8 to 3, or call 349-3488. And the Sagersville Grade School is having kindergarten registration the same week for any child who will be 5 years old before October the 1st who wishes to enroll. They look forward to meeting all of you. If you have any questions for Sagersville Grade School, call 349-3411. And if you've got any question on how to get your calendar announcement, birthday, anniversary, or otherwise on the show, this should answer it. Mail, email, Facebook, fax, phone, drop it off here at the studio. Any way you can get it to us, we'll tell everyone about it. Turning to funeral services, we're told of services to be held this Friday afternoon in honor of Harrison Bo Gamble, 68 of Sugar Camp Road in Sagersville, who passed away on yesterday's date, the son of the late Sherman and Elizabeth Gamble. He's survived by brothers Kermit Mitchell, Kenneth Herbert, Mason, and Eldon, and visitation will begin after 5 tomorrow. It continues all day Thursday, and then prior to Friday services, once again beginning at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. All visitation and services from the McGoffin County Funeral Home with burial at the Gamble Cemetery at Buffalo following services. It's a big night for high school basketball. I know, March Madness, college ball, right? Well, let's back it up just a bit. High school basketball, of course, is just getting ready to gear up with the boys' tournament. But for tonight, it is the ceremonies of Mr. and Miss Kentucky basketball that we're talking about. We've had the list of nominees for weeks now, but the official ceremony, which will crown the Mr. and Miss Kentucky basketball for 2016, is tonight at Rupp Arena. Yeah, this goes back a while. As far as Miss Kentucky basketball goes back to 1971. Those recipients in the eastern Kentucky area, Irene Moore of Breathitt County back in 1978, Ida Bond, I believe it was, of Sheldon Clark in 1991. Mr. Basketball goes back to 1954. Paintsville had John Pelfrey in 87, and then J.R. Van Hoos in 1998. Cameron Justice from Knott Central in 2015. Candidates from the Eastern Kentucky area this year include seen getting her 15th Region Player of the Year award at NKU just a few days ago. Jasmine Jazzy Howard of the McGoffin County High School for, of course, the 15th Region Girls Player of the Year, as I just covered. And nevertheless, she is one of 3 Eastern Kentucky student athletes being recognized tonight. The other 2 are both boys players, one from Morgan County, as you can well imagine, the other from Shelby Valley. Hunter Swindle, the 15th Region Boys Player of the Year, and the 16th Region Player of the Year for the boys, and that is Jordan Perry, seen there with his father, Coach Matthew Perry. All of these young people have a great lengthy resume that we do not have time to delve into at this time, but all 3 are candidates. And this is one of those situations where it does ring completely true that just being nominated is a great honor and an outstanding achievement. You can see this live tonight on the internet. The website, simply spelled out, Mr. and Miss, that's M-I-S-S, Kentucky Basketball, all spelled out, .com. The awards ceremony. Actually, the event started at 5 with a special dinner honoring the candidates and their families and some of their staff and coaches. And once again, the ceremony, I believe, will be shown live on the internet beginning at 7 o'clock. I'll be right back after one more message or two. Save a few dollars for our $5 lunch served all day, every day with any of these tasty choices from our $3 breakfast menu. Chicken and gravy biscuit burrito, biscuits and gravy, or our biscuit sandwich breakfast, all with a golden hash brown and a drink for just $3. And brand new, made hot just for you, our chicken bruschetta sandwich, drizzled with a tangy balsamic glaze and topped with freshly chopped tomatoes and Italian herbs at your Sayersville DQ.
There's so many reasons to go with Appalachian Wireless that I may not finish this ad, but I'll try. Let's go. They have amazing offers like Keeper Data, where you keep your unused data from 1 month to the next, and it actually comes free when you sign up for any of the nationwide mix and match plans. They've got more towers than all the other carriers combined. You get a deal with local people and get local service. Competitive rates coupled with service all over the nation. No too good to be true fine print offers. You know what? Let me just sum it up for you like this. For better service and bigger savings, shop today's Appalachian Wireless.
It's that time of year and season. The seasonal shop is bursting with new spring arrivals. Ladies' clothing in beautiful and vibrant colors and styles, mud pie dresses, tunics, and capri pants, and just in a full line of Charlie Page clothing and accessories with sizes up to 2X and plus sizes in store. And shelves of great new handbags and totes, scarves and jewelry, new kids' clothing and collections arriving soon, and absolutely something for all tastes and styles in home decor for every room, every nook, every cranny in your house. Plus bridal and baby registry and everything from custom wreaths to custom Easter baskets at Fraser's Prater Drugs Seasonal Shop in downtown Sayersville. This 09 Impala can be yours for only $59.95. This 09 Toyota Corolla with the S package, only $79.95. This 2500 3/4 ton Suburban with the 8.1 liter can haul anyone or anything. And this is a 2012 Nissan Titan 4x4 for as little as $269 a month. All you have to do is call Scott Reed Automotive in Paintsville, 477-0471. Now all you have to do is just call this a beautiful evening and try to get out and enjoy it. I'm doing a double take. I'm showing 82 degrees outside the newsroom right now at the 6 o'clock hour. Beautiful, beautiful day. That's also showing to be my high for the day. I'm not going to complain or argue with it. Let's just leave it at that. A low of 53 under partly cloudy skies tonight, accompanied by a south wind, maybe around 6 miles per hour. Just a beautiful evening. Now, like we said earlier, low pressure is going to kind of push this cold front through eastern Kentucky and the viewing area tonight and tomorrow. We'll start to see the effects tomorrow. Not such a bad day, though. We're talking about a chance of showers mainly before 11 in the morning, mostly cloudy through mid-morning, and then gradually becoming, I think, pretty much mostly sunny. We'll see highs right around 70. We'll see a west wind 5 to 10. We'll see partly cloudy skies continue tomorrow night with a southwest wind around 6 miles per hour into your Thursday. I mean, still a nice day. 63, mostly sunny, clear and calm, partly cloudy late. West winds again, say 6 to 10 miles per hour. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at or complain about. But, 63 and mostly sunny, 82 and 3 and mostly sunny. There's just a difference there. With the real difference still yet to come. Friday, it's just a steady stair-step down. Friday, we've got 56 expected, mostly sunny. We've got another chance of some precipitation Friday night with a chance of showers. That's really mainly after 3 a.m. and well into Saturday, so I just didn't put it on Friday's block there. Saturday, still a bit cooler with 53 expected for the daytime high. A chance of showers to the tune of about 40% early, increasing to about 50% throughout the day and afternoon and evening. And for your Sunday, 47 and 33 looks to be our daytime high. That also looks to be the coldest day. That looks to be where it's going to end. Now, of course, that puts us down close to freezing there for nighttime lows, along with some precipitation in store. Can't rule out a few flakes here and there, but simply said right now, Sunday, 47 for your high, 33 for your low. Those temperatures and those estimates may fall as we get a bit closer to the end of your weekend, but we'll start to climb out of the hole thereafter. Monday, mostly sunny and still in the upper 40s, but we have upper 50s as soon as Tuesday of next week. Pretty good turnaround. It's going to wrap it up for tonight. However, already in-house, not edited, but in-house coverage of this week's Paintsville City Council meeting, coverage of this week's Johnson County Fiscal Court meeting. The Montgomery County Fiscal Court meets in regular session tomorrow afternoon. We'll begin all that coverage along with other news that you'll only find here when we see you back here tomorrow night for more of your news today. For now, enjoy your beautiful Tuesday evening, and we'll see you then. Good night.